Here today with a brand new video, and we are finally on Black Ops 4, so I'm going to be able to do my spots, tips and tricks videos again. Done them in World War II last year and you seem to enjoy them, so thought I'd do them again. I thought I'd start off with Summit because it was a map in Black Ops 1 that I played a few times and I know a few tricks from that, so I'll share them with you right now, alright? So the first one I'm going to show you for planting a bomb, what you want to do guys is you want to plant it as far to the right hand side as possible. You want to plant it like so. Once you've planted it, you can run up this side of the spawn. You can jump into that cable car if you want to, but it's a bit predictable. But what I like to do is I either like to sit like so, like this, usually with Maddox or something, but you can use it as a sub either way. Just sit in the corner like this, aim this door in case they rush out. You can also see if they cross from that between that gap there on the outskirts bit or come out that building. I also like to sort of sit here as well. This is quite a decent spot, and just sort of pre-aim like so. Only problem is you can't really see the outskirts bit. And just peek the bomb every so often. You can peek it from here. This is the way I like to do it. Just out like that. Jiggle peek it. If you really want to, you can actually just go back here and hide, and then just maybe time it right to run and check the bomb if you want. But you can always spray through it. You'll see them pick it up, no bother. And that's the first one. Use for A guys, doesn't really matter where you plant the bomb, you can see it from wherever, but I tend to like to plant it on this side just so as they think that I'm going to be like up this end of the map somewhere, they'll be they'll come down and they'll be looking for it here. So if you plant it right here like so, I'll show you where I'm going to go. Should actually reduce the time to plant on this, but that's it planted. And what I like to do is I come up top, and this is a bit of a predictable spot, you can get away with it sometimes, but I like to either sit in this corner here, just so a wide screen, just watch in case it come through here or down from the steps. You can sit under the stairs and every so often just run and check the bomb. But my favourite spot to use is I'll come upstairs, I'll jump on top of this thing, run, jump, mantle up, and you can see the bomb through the window there, or if you peek it like that. And I just usually sit in the corner. Another thing you can do is you can sit on top of this thing here like so, and with this bit of snow, if you lie down in line with it, if I can actually lie down, throwing block in a minute. If you lie down like that, they can't see you from underneath at all. If I can show you when this blows up. Grapple over. They're running. They won't be able to see up through that because it's kind of covered. So that's another wee nice spot that you can see right there.
Good job, Black Ops.
So another plant spot for a bomb guys is once you've got the bomb planted, you can come sit on this wee sort of ramp thing here, right to the top bit. You've just got to have fast reactions for this one. Sit with a wide screen so you can see your right hand side up there, and you can see mid right there. If this is more for predicting if he's going to come behind you, but if you've got quick enough reactions you can snap on them, basically you'll get the kill. You can also use this as a team setup, so I like to have one person sat like so, maybe even just aiming top mid like that, have another person lying down behind these barrels sort of watching that cross bit there, and then you just have one person watching the flank. You know, at that point the guy can sit on this barrel head glitch here, he can sit here, you know, he can sit on this rock thing here. Another one for 2v2s, just real quick, this is the last one guys. You can sit on this wee rock like so, watch mid, watch there, really hard head glitch to take them off, and you just have your, you know, you have your teammate watching your back. You can watch it from here and watch in that building, whatever. Just be creative with it guys. Plenty of spots for A's, and yeah, we'll go on to the B spots now. So B is a bomb site when you've got it down guys. There's very sort of limited places where you can hide. It's all pretty predictable because it's such a close vicinity around you. One thing I do like to do though guys is I like to plant it on the furthest away corner here, as far away as I can, about here roughly. Plant the bomb down. I should have sped up that plant timer. And then what I like to do is I like to run over to this wee corner here, and you can see the bomb if it gets picked up at all. You can lie down if you want. Only thing is, most of the time if it's planted that side, the guys are gonna predict you sitting somewhere around here. They might even check it. You can just maybe like sort of jiggle peek it like that. Other things you can do is obviously sit in corners in mid, you know, like here. Just gotta get creative with it. There's plenty of spots you can sit in. Even sit here for most of it. Just wait for him to come around the corner, and every so often peek round, see if he's on it. But yeah, so very limited spots on B, but I'll show you another one real quick. So the rest of the B bomb plant spots guys are pretty basic. There's nothing too groundbreaking about them. I'll just show you a couple just in case. Obviously you've got your corners here that everyone already knows, but the two that I commonly use like most often is one where I just sit in this corner right up on top here, because it's a new game, especially if you're playing against people that might not have played like Black Ops 1 Summit or that. They're quite often just going to think you're going to be round that corner and there, right? So they're just going to rush and not really check that corner, so you might actually just catch them off guard just by surprising them. The other spot I like to use is really good for 2s and 3s, basically, is sitting on top of these trash cans right here, right? So the difference between sitting on top of these cans and like sitting down here, for example, is the fact that you can actually see the guy. You'll see his head running through that wee doorway there, so you'll be able to like pre-fire him. So you've got sort of, he's not got the element of surprise challenging you anymore. It's quite good if you've got a teammate that's obviously sat watching your back from spawner side as well, if you're in a 2v2 situation. And obviously you can just be sitting in these corners, just peeking the bomb every so often, go back to your wee spot, sit like that, wait for him to rush. Apart from that, guys, there's nothing else really too groundbreaking. You can obviously go up top and all that sort of stuff, or play a dumb corner like here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for B plant spots. So moving on to defense, guys, for defending A bomb, the two things that I like to do most commonly on this side is I like to run and just sort of sit on this wee head glitch here, just jiggle peek up and down like so. You'll be able to get the first blood 9 times out of 10 if they come A. They're not really going to be able to kill you unless you really fuck up your gunshots or whatever. The other thing I like to do is it's a bit harder to get here. It's only if they've made done a delayed A push, maybe they're taking their time. You think they're not going there straight off the start, they're not rushing it, so what they're going to do is you can get set up by going to this wee rock here. Just sit like this, just wait for one to pass you. 9 times out of 10 what I like to do is if someone rushes down, they're not going to check the spot and they're going to rush straight past you because they're only focusing on getting the bomb down, or even just like sort of peeking mid, going up there. What I like to do is I like to let one go past me without even shooting him, and then wait until his teammate comes, and if you can, wait until he starts planting the bomb. Maybe say shoot the teammate wherever he is, shoot that, and you can maybe even make a free piece. So that's two things I like to do on A. So the last play I'm going to show you on A, guys, is basically more of a first blood play, but it is quite good to do off the start of the round. So what you want to do is you want to rush straight down to the cable car like so. You want to practice this in custom games before it. Jump, climb, and snipe pretty much in that as fast as you can. If you manage to get it off quicker, then good for you, but once you've basically shot, you're going to be fucked if there's another guy coming. He's going to be spraying through this and it is not bulletproof. So what I usually do if I'm doing that play, I usually always have someone come down with me. You can sit in that spot there, so I'll probably get the first blood, get traded, and then they'll probably carry on down to A thinking there might not be another person coming, whereas he's going to be sat on that head glitch there spraying them, so he'll get my trade. But you might be lucky enough if you manage to get that shot off, maybe just try dodge bullets and jump out like so, and then from there it's basically up to you. I would practice it in a pre-game lobby before you actually try it. The amount of times that I've done it in an actual game and I've ended up dying doing it, it's just horrendous, it's unspeakable. So yeah, practice that one, but it's really good if you manage to get it off, especially if you're good with a sniper. Over B, guys, and a lot of people talk about having map control, but you see when you're on defense your main sort of thing is just to keep them off the bomb. Obviously having map control is better, but you see if you're playing like certain rounds where you think right, okay, we don't want to, if you're dying mid quite a lot and you think right, we don't want to keep dying, like throwing our lives away on defense like that, what you can do is you can just simply have like we setups like before. You can literally just sit like in corners like so, like that. This corner is quite good. I like this corner. And like for example, you could have a teammate sat back here, right? You can have a teammate sat right here, watching the bomb cross here. You can't be seen from anywhere else. You can just see if he gets on bomb, right? Even if you put one bullet into him there and he manages to get behind the bomb, you can call out to your teammate, oh, he's on bomb, and you can just literally go like that and just finish the kill. It's the easiest thing to do. Just wee setups like that, just talk to your teammates what you're doing. But obviously there's other situations where you need different spots to sit in. So one that I like to use is if you can get to it, bear in mind on defense you don't want to rush up too far, but one that I like to do is I like to go into this wee sort of barrel corner here. Not many people actually run over this catwalk, especially when they're on offense. They'll usually come through this wee bit here. So sitting like that's actually really useful because they don't, even if they do run across there, 9 times out of 10 they won't see you anyway. Like you just go like that. You might get caught unlucky sometimes, but that's just that's just how S&D goes sometimes. There's that spot there. Also, if you can get to it, if you've got 2 teammates rushing up top, say you manage to get to it here like so, try not to smash the glass, just come like that, sit in this wee corner here, aim at that, and you'll be able to see them coming through. If they come into mid, your teammate can go anywhere else. So that's one wee spot. Another wee one I like to use quite often is I like to just sit like that, watch that door, have maybe a teammate sat somewhere around there just watching your bottom rush. But yeah, that's just a couple of spots to kick you off. So the final few places I like to play in mid, guys, for on defense is if you manage to get to it, of course, obviously you got teammates watching over you, don't just rush straight to here because you're probably going to die. One corner that they don't really tend to check, maybe even a 1v1 want to catch people off, is just sit in this sort of corner here. You can watch if he goes down to A, you'll be able to see him cross that bit, you see him come down the stairs. Other spot, just up here, it's quite a good wee one. Just sit in this corner, just have a wee wide screen. You can see if he rushes out from here, you can see if he comes down the steps. It really is just situational play, guys. You could also sit here, but you're kind of exposed up top on that as well. But yeah, there's a couple of spots for you. Right, so if you did make it to the end of the videos, guys, shout out to you guys. I'm rough as shit, so that was probably torturous to hear. I've got throat aids after being out last night. I thought, oh, I'll be productive and do, so, I'll do a video today, make myself feel better, but I kind of feel like shit, I'm not going to lie. So if you did make it to the end of the video, guys, give it a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, comment down below, let me know what map you want me to do next, let me know if there's any other spots that I've missed on this summit map that's really good that you guys like to use. I hope you did find it helpful, guys, but once again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.